Hey guys, welcome to Chris Hansen Barbecue. Today we're going to smoke some ribs on the Weber Smokey Mountain, and we're going to put a nice homemade Jack Daniel's sauce on there. Check this out. Ooh, look at that smoke ring. Alright, now we're going to prep the ribs. First thing I want to do is I'm going to take off the membrane on the back. Normally this is a nice easy process. Just kind of slide a knife under. Pop it up, pop it up. All right, best thing to do, grab a paper towel. Kind of just comes right off. Sometimes it could be a pain though. Do the other one. I like to start at the big end. Pop it up. Sometimes you start wherever you want. Grab a paper towel. So today what we're going to be seasoning them with, I am going to use a binder. I'm going to use mustard. Alright, so I got most of this silver skin off. A little bit more on the back here. Sometimes it's a pain, but as you can see, it came right off. All right, I'm just gonna cut these up a little bit. This has a little bit excess at the end. We use this mustard as a binder, help get the seasoning nice and stuck. So I'm gonna do, just rub it on. It over. Put a little too much on, but that's okay. Just extra flavor. Alright, so what we're using today for seasoning, got some salt, pepper, garlic, onion powder, little cayenne, little paprika, and I'm using a little mustard powder. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to put it on. I'm not going a heavy coat. But I do want to cover everything. So I'm more concerned about the top part than the backside. So the backside doesn't have a lot of meat to it, but we are going to do the backside. That's it. I'm just going to rub it in a little bit. Now you can go as heavy as you want on whatever kind of spice you're using, whatever kind of rub you're using. As heavy or as thin. I really just don't want to overpower it, so I'm just going nice and easy. So I got my briquettes ready. I'm using Royal Oak briquettes today, and you can see in the bottom of the smoker we got briquettes in there also with some cherry and hickory wood. So just gonna grab my chimney, just toss it right in the middle. That's it, right there in the middle. Hear that sizzle? We had a little rain earlier. All right, so now I'm just gonna put the top on. There we go. All right, I have all three dampers on the bottom open. So I'm just gonna let this come up to about 200 and just start adjusting the dampers to get a nice regulated temperature going. All right, so our temp's at 200. It's climbing up. What I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna throw the ribs on. right, that's okay. All right, and also when I'm putting on, we got a clove of garlic that we're gonna use for the special sauce that we're gonna coat these ribs with later. I'm gonna let that roast for a little while. And in the meantime, we're just gonna relax. We're gonna let the bark settle. We're gonna let the seasoning settle into the meat and establish a nice bark. Once that bark is not loose anymore, once it's sticking very nice, we're gonna go ahead and start spritzing it. So we're just gonna hang out. It's probably gonna be about 5.5 hour, 6 hour cook. I plan on wrapping the ribs today, so hopefully that takes a little time off. But we'll check back in about an hour. It's been about an hour. We're cooking right at about 250, which is good. I'm gonna check to see if looks like need a little bit more time for everything to set in. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna knock off some of this liquids a little bit. So that liquid is actually gonna screw up the bark. Check on this garlic here. This is going in the sauce. All right, the garlic is looking good. Oh man, oh, it smells delicious. All right, that's looking good, but we're gonna give it a little bit more time. And we're gonna make the barbecue sauce, but we're gonna probably check on it in about half hour. So it's been about an hour and 45 minutes, close to 2 hours. Temperature is still holding very good, right below 250. That's good. I might want to bring it up a little bit more because I might want to speed it up, but you could hold it there and it'll be beautiful. So that's good. I'm gonna check the ribs now. I want to see what the bark is like. Hopefully all the seasoning kind of settled in and it's getting nice where we could start spritzing everything. Let's check it out. Oof, it looks good. Wow, it smells good too. Yeah. All right, so I'm getting a little pooling over here on that. I'm gonna get a brush and knock it off. So that's gonna mess up the bark. But other than that, it looks pretty good. I'm probably gonna give it another half hour before I start spritzing. Because it's, well, if you could see, but it's coming off my hand. So I'm gonna get a brush. I'm gonna knock off that that little pool. I'm gonna take the garlic off. The garlic, actually, let's check the garlic out. It should be ready. But, oh, nice. Oh, it smells good. See how the garlic's kind of separating from the shells? That's very nice. That's good. I'm just gonna take that off. All right, right now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get a brush. I'm gonna knock off that pool. All right, guys, we're gonna make this Jack Daniel's sauce. So, got a small little pot right here, a little sauce pot. I'm gonna use about 3/4 cup of water. Pour that in. I got about 3 scallions here I chopped up. Throw that in. We have about, I don't know, maybe 2/3. Yeah, about 2/3 cup of teriyaki. Put that in there. Got about 3/4 cup pineapple juice. All right, I got a little less than a cup of brown sugar. This is light brown sugar. You can probably use regular brown sugar too. That's what I had on hand. Then we have some garlic. This is what we took off the grill. Just gonna put that in there. It smells so good. Tastes good too. All right, now I'm gonna add a little oil. I'm gonna use olive oil. I love olive oil. Not for everything, but for most cooking. Olive oil, bam. And I'm gonna do about, I don't know, maybe 3/4 to, maybe, no, you know what? I'm gonna do a full tablespoon of soy sauce. So we got soy sauce. Let's add this. We got some lemon juice. I'm gonna do 2. Beautiful. All right. So I'm gonna cook this on high for now. I'm using an electric stove. People with gas stoves, that's comes out a lot easier. This is electric, so it's could be a pain in the butt. So I got it on high right now. We're gonna add the main ingredient pretty soon. I'm gonna give that a couple minutes and let it thicken up a little bit. Now, Jack Daniels. That's my favorite whiskey. I love Jack Daniels. It's great. Going with a full shot. Boom. Now, I don't know the exact science, but I was told years ago it takes about 7 seconds to burn off the alcohol. So for those people who think they're going to get drunk, I'm sorry, you're not going to get drunk. You're actually going to have to drink something else. All right, it's starting to bubble up nice. All right, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to kick down the heat a little bit. Just going to stir it, and I'm going to enjoy the shot of Jack Daniels while we're waiting. Oh, you can smell it. Oh, I can smell the garlic, onions, Jack. It's about a half hour past. Cooking over 250 now. We're about 255. About 255. Ribs. Oh man, it smells good. Smell good, look good. Knock some of this off. You don't want that. You don't want pooling. Oh, I can see that's nice. That is nice. Alright, so we're starting to establish a nice bark here. Very good. Also getting out the start of the rib pullback. The bone, they're kind of receding a little bit on that side also. That's very nice. I'm going to give it a spritz. I had to open up some pineapple juice for the sauce. So I'm going to spritz it with some pineapple juice. I love pineapple juice. I think it gives it a good flavor, good coloring, everything. All right. Oh yeah, that looks good. That looks really good. Smells good. Looks good. And it's gonna be a home run. Alright guys. So just gonna check, see how we're coming along. I'm gonna use the tong method. Pick it up halfway. And it is hanging very, very nicely. That's beautiful. It's always good to go from the big end. Hope I'm not in the way of the camera here. Let's see. I want to get it from the fat end. Oh yeah, that's good. You know what? It's time to wrap these up. I'm not even gonna wait long. We're gonna wrap. I'm gonna wrap them. Now, what I do, aluminum foil. It's gonna be shiny side towards the meat always. So we're gonna do that face down. All right, so we got our ribs in the foil, our first rack. Give it a nice little spritz. That's all we're gonna do. Fold it over. Nice, nice. Nice. Fold it in. Nice. This way we can open it nicely later without any issues. Put it back on. Alright guys, they've been wrapped for about an hour. I'm gonna take them off. Put on some of these hot ones real fast. I'm gonna take them off. Ooh, nice and hot. Alright, let's see. Oh man, it smells delicious. That's one thing I love about this smoker, just the aromas. Ooh man. Oh, these ribs look, oh man, they look good. They are falling apart already. I could see one bone sticking out. Anyway, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sauce it with the homemade Jack Daniel's sauce. It's gonna give it a nice sweet flavor. Man, these ribs, I can't wait. I can't wait. Let's see. This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna flip them. It's one thing, I don't always like to wrap ribs. Sometimes when you wrap ribs, even though the bark kind of, the seasoning settles, you got a nice bark going on, you're putting it in aluminum foil or paper or whatever have you. Think about it, it's like putting a pizza in a pizza box, you know? I'm from New York, and you know, once you put pizza in the pizza box, that pizza is not as good as it should be. So that's kind of the idea, but this is called the Texas cheating method. Wrapping them up. I believe it's called the Texas cheating method. But anyway, wrap them up, it steams them, so it's kind of making everything you know, kind of moist and everything, so it definitely does a little something to the bark. That's why I don't wrap them all the time, but I did get started a little later today than I wanted to. Oh, I'm gonna have to go to the other side. I started a little later and I wanted them cooked by dinner time. So, kind of made a sacrifice. Ooh, these ribs are ready to go. They're going to be super tender. They are super tender, I should say. They are super tender. Alright, we're going to put this on. Some nice Jack Daniel's sauce. I could have reduced the sauce a little bit more, let it get a little thicker, but you know what, there's no need. I just want the flavor on there. I'm not a big sauce guy. I like my rubs. Sometimes, you know, if you put a sauce on, and it really does a lot. It really does a lot to the meat. Alright, we're going to let that cook for about, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes or so, and come back, take them off, let them rest, cut them up, and eat them. Alright guys, so it's been about a 5-hour cook. I took these off, they rested for about 5 to 10 minutes. I'm going to cut them. One thing I always do, I always flip them over. I like to see the backside, I like to see what's going on, you know. So, I like to cut them in half first. Give them a nice cut right down the middle. Bam. Now these were wrapped. They cooked for about 5 hours. We used a binder. We used mustard as a binder. Did a very easy rub on it. We did homemade Jack Daniel's sauce. I made it thin because I'm not huge on sauce. I mean, I like sauce, don't get me wrong. I don't like it saucy. I don't like the, inches of sauce, before I touch the meat. Now, look at this. You see this? Look at this. Look at this smoke ring. Do you see the smoke ring? Yeah, let me try to get it in the camera view here. See that smoke ring? Alright, this is the Weber Smokey Mountain. I love this smoker. Look at that smoke ring right there. What did we use? We used cherry and some hickory. Let's squeeze it. Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at those juices. Look at that. Look at that. Oh man. I'm gonna give it a bite. I'm gonna give it a try. Let's see what we got. One bite. What happened? Right off the bone. Oh man. Wow. This ain't a home run. This is a grand slam. Very good. Very good. Very, very, very good. Now guys, listen. Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you to all the subscribers out there. Thank you for the support, all the subscribers. If you got any questions, comments, send it to me. Requests, whatever, send it to me. But thank you. Enjoy barbecuing. Have fun. Have a good day.